The Pool Guy Podcast Show. The Pool Guy Podcast Show. The Pool Guy Podcast Show. Yeah!
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of the Pool Guy Show. Today I'm going to be joined by Guy Erlich, the president of Water Tech Corp. Water Tech is a company that makes battery-powered pool vacuums. They also make robotic pool cleaners. So I'll be talking to Guy regarding Water Tech Corporation itself, how he got started, also the different products that they make. And I've used a lot of their products on my pool route. I have a lot of YouTube videos featuring their products that I've filmed, and I really think that their products are outstanding. The reliability has definitely improved over the years, and the ability that they have to clean a pool in a portable fashion by just dropping it in there, turning it on, and then sucking up the dirt and debris into the bag in the particular vacuum you're using. It's just pretty revolutionary and convenient, especially if you have an above ground pool or a spa that doesn't have a skimmer. This is a perfect way to clean your pool and to spot vacuum a pool if you have an automatic cleaner in it. So I highly recommend their products, and it's a real privilege that I'm able to talk to Guy about the products that they make here at Water Tech. And this podcast is brought to you by InyoPools.com. Inyo Pools has been helping pool owners find the right pool parts since 2001. With over 50,000 pool parts in stock, order online today and have your parts delivered right to your door. So I'm joined today by Guy Erlich. He's the president of Water Tech Corporation. How are you doing today, Guy?
I'm doing well. Thank you, David.
Yeah, so can you tell listeners a little bit about Water Tech Corporation and the products that you make?
So Water Tech Corporation is a business that I started about 17 years ago. It was your typical startup business. It started in my studio apartment on Broadway in New York City. And it was something built on an idea for a battery-powered swimming pool cleaner. Now, my history before that particular point, before I started the business, so before I started Water Tech, I used to work for Aqua Products, who make robotic swimming pool cleaners, and kind of had this idea of a battery-powered swimming pool cleaner. And sorry, that's my mom. And basically, I left that business to basically pursue my dreams of owning my own business and bringing the world what I felt was a new and innovative product. And based on where we are today, 17 years later, luckily we find that the general public of pool owners agree that we do have something that's innovative and new, because today you can find our products pretty much sold all over the world.
Okay, some people may not be familiar with your products. Can you highlight some of the features? You mentioned the battery-operated vacuum. Can you describe exactly how that works?
So what we've done is we've taken the concept of what you have in your house, let's say with a battery-powered cleaner for, let's call them some brand names like Dyson have a little cleaner, or Dustbuster or Shark, where you're able to have a battery-powered cleaner for cleaning around the house, whether it be in your kitchen where you have some that falls, you can vacuum it quickly without having to take a big corded home vacuum out to vacuum. So the same concept we're able to apply into the pool, but it's a much more difficult task because you're running underwater. So what we're able to do is we've actually able to seal everything, and we're now able to vacuum inside the pool using battery power. So basically it's a compact unit. Inside you have a filtration system, and you have the batteries and a motor and so forth. And so you turn the cleaner outside of the pool, and you kind of put this called a pool blaster in the pool. You can put it on the end of your telescopic pole, or you can clean it using the handle that's built inside. And you literally can vacuum up all the dirt and debris that's in the bottom of a pool, spa, even people use it on ponds as well. And it vacuums all the debris inside its own filtration system, thereby never having to be attached to your outside filter system at all.
Okay, and you have a large variety of models available. I personally use the Volt FX8 on my pool route just about every day for cleaning spas and spot vacuuming pools. So if a consumer is looking for a vacuum for their spa or pool, how would they find the right product?
So on our website, we do guide people to different size cleaners that we have. And part of the advantage is that you can go there and we have cleaners for light duty use, heavy duty use, ultra heavy duty use. So really what it comes down to is any one of our cleaners are able to clean any pool, spa, or body of water that you have. The more heavy duty you get into, the faster you'll be able to clean, and the larger the vacuum head will be, the larger the filtration bag or chamber will be. So it all depends at what budget that you have, based on whatever cleaner you have, and they range anywhere from $35 units up to a couple $100 units for the very big units that are used by commercial service people.
So you would say that the Pool Blaster Max is probably your premier product. I know that I use that one also, and I think a lot of people pick that one when they're shopping.
Exactly. Now we consider it a heavy-duty use machine. That's the premier cleaner that we started with, and probably our most well-known brand.
Okay, and since you came over from Aqua Products, you also make robotic WaterTech does make a line of robotic cleaners themselves?
Yes. Yeah, we do. So we have a line of robotic cleaners called our Blue line, which are the Blue Diamond line and the Blue Pearl line. They're just a great line of robotic cleaners. They're sold more in niche stores and so forth, but they come especially our Blue Diamond model. What makes it very successful is it has a 4-year warranty, and it comes with its own caddy cart, and it has what's also called PVA brushes, so it's able to clean and climb in any type of pool, especially fiberglass pools. A lot of robotics sometimes have trouble climbing the fiberglass pools. We have already standard on the product. Special brushes are able to climb in any type of pool surface. So we have a good following with that line, and especially the Blue Diamond has been a very, very popular product for us.
Yeah, you mentioned the 4-year warranty. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, it is, and people love it.
And back to the battery-powered cleaners, for me, I think they're super reliable. The Volt FX8 I've been using every day, probably about 4 or 5 times a day, and I really love the fact that you change the charging plug on some of your models to where they're completely water sealed. And can you talk about like the some of the features you have, like as far as reliability of the cleaners and the warranty?
Sure. So we as you mentioned before, we have a whole variety of cleaners. Let me just also talk a little bit about the type of pools that we can clean, because I think it's important that we can get into the warranty part, which is we're able to clean any type of body of water out there, and that's part of what makes our business unique from any other type of pool cleaner company that's out there. Because our products can be used in a spa, an in-ground pool, an above-ground pool, an easy-setup pool, or a soft-sided inflatable type pool, you can take the same cleaner and apply it to any one of those type of bodies of water. Where your traditional pool cleaners, you either have cleaners for in-ground pools, cleaners for above-ground pools, and separate cleaners for your inflatable type pools. Our cleaners could be used in any one of those. And part of the advantages of that is you may have a very good automatic cleaner cleaning your pool, but sometimes it doesn't quite get every part of the pool. So you can take out a pool blaster, get to the areas of the pool where perhaps the automatic cleaner didn't get to, or in some cases you may have a spa attached to your pool where your cleaner may be doing a good job cleaning the pool, but it can't get into the spa. So that's another good place where they can use our line of cleaners as well. Now, as you mentioned, we have the new sealed motor boxes with sealed on-off switches. We're constantly, even though we are pretty much the only player right now doing these type of battery-powered cleaners because of our patents that we have, we don't like to rest on our laurels, we call it, and we're always trying to improve our products to make the best quality that we have. So as you saw, even with our on-off switches and the motor boxes, we sealed them this year. This way, making it easier for the consumer to kind of buy the product and go. Because we found that a lot of consumers don't have time to read the owner's manual, so we found that we had to make a system that was easy without having to read the owner's manual. They can understand how to use it and move on very quickly to using the product and go on with their day. And that's mostly what we spend a lot of time on, is how to make the product as user-friendly as possible. And since our products are, you're using it in a very intense state, you can see how reliable it's been. For most consumers, they're using the product just a few times a week. So in being able to just use it, sorry, I apologize for that. And using it a few times a week, the cleaner's going to give them many, many years of very good, reliable service. And on top of it, if they do need something, we have a system here. We have 7 days a week, people on the phone. So if someone does need customer service, no matter what part of the country or the world they're calling from, they can get to our phone people who have been trained, to answer any of the questions and so forth. So we work very hard to give the best customer service that we can.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Like I said, your products are very reliable. I haven't had a problem with them. Can you speak also to like the pool professional out there? I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but before I started using your products, I was using a spa wand to clean the spas, and you're probably familiar with that product.
Yes, I am.
And I'm surprised how many pool service professionals don't use your products.
I am too. It takes what happens is in the pool industry, I find it very difficult to advertise because there's not a good way sometimes to get to the service person or the other consumer. And that's why I appreciate you taking the time to do this podcast, and I especially appreciate you use my product and find it so useful. So for the service professionals out there, we make an incredible line called our Pro and Precision series, and those products are the kind of your FX8, but really made into a commercial version. So your FX8 is one of the largest we have in the residential line. But then we take that same technology, move it into our professional line, and they really get a fantastic product that they can interchange batteries with. The batteries can come in and out, so they can use it for over an hour, and then drop the battery out and stick a new battery in. Also with there, they get a big bag, and also those systems come with 3 different types of bags inside too. They get a sand and silt bag, a microfilter bag, an all-purpose bag, so that based on whatever kind of environment they're having to clean, they will actually have a bag that can be interchanged just to meet the type of clean they need in that particular environment. So the Pro and Precision shares have been great, and we are trying to get the word out more for professionals. We do have a big following of those products, but as you can see, we still have so much more room to go for people to know what we do.
Mm-hmm. And so I know the pool professional can purchase it at their local wholesaler. What about the consumer? If they're interested in buying one of your products, where's the best place to purchase them?
Well, we sell all over the world. So almost anywhere you buy your pool supplies, the chances are very good that you will find a Pool Blaster battery-powered cleaner there, whether it be at your local professional pool and supply store, at a Leslie's, online, in mass merchants. Anywhere you go, you're generally good to find one of our products. But again, if you have an issue locating something, you can easily reach out to our website, quick email, and we can guide you to the right place.
You want to throw your email out there for them so they can contact you?
Okay. So our quickest, easiest website to get to, our main site is poolblaster.com, which is www.poolblaster, P-O-O-L, Blaster, B-L-A-S-T-E-R.com. And you go there, you actually be able to chat with somebody directly online also as well, so you can do it that way. Or you'll find a customer service email there too that they can go to find what they need.
All right, well, thanks for your time, Guy. I think that was very informative to the listeners. And again, I really love your products. I use them on my pool route. I always tell other pool professionals, you got to use this product. It'll save you so much time out there. And so thanks for spending the time going over your products with the listeners.
Well, thank you, David. And that word love that you use with our products, it warms my heart. And if you find reviews online, you'll find that word love matched with our product very often. And it's kind of ironic, but it's something that is a real tool out there that some people just are finding out about now. And once they find it, it solves a very big problem for them. And so we just love to hear when people are happy with our product. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Great, Guy. Thanks. And this is one of the reasons why I started doing these podcasts, so that you can hear directly from the manufacturer about the product itself, not just from my YouTube videos or from me talking about the product. And I think after listening to Guy, you get a better idea of Water Tech, that they stand behind their product, and that they make pretty revolutionary products with their battery-operated cleaners that I think a lot of people should be using. If you're in the pool service industry, you're not using this particular cleaner, and you're using another device, I highly recommend that you pick up a Pool Blaster cleaner. You can start with the Pool Blaster Max. It's a relatively inexpensive unit, and it does an efficient job in both a pool and a spa. If you're a consumer and you're looking for a battery-powered vacuum, again, the Pool Blaster Max would be my default cleaner for anyone that's looking for an entry-level type cleaner for a spa or a pool. It works really well. It's got a good-sized debris bag. And they have a retail-only line called the Volt. And the Volt line has a little bit larger debris bags, more power. And if you have a retail pool store nearby, I definitely would recommend stopping in and looking at their Volt line of cleaners. And I mentioned in the podcast that I use the Volt on my pool route, and I like the larger size vacuum that the Volt FX8 allows me to clean a larger area quicker. And I find these products very reliable. I have a Pool Blaster Max CG in my garage also. I have their Leaf battery-powered Leaf vacuum, as well as the Catfish in my garage. So I use all these on my pool route. I also have their Precision 2.0, which is a professional commercial-sized vacuum, and it's great for vacuuming complete pools. It has 2 batteries, and you can see my video on this particular cleaner also. Each battery lasts for about an hour of vacuuming, and you can recharge them in your vehicle. So they do make the unit that he mentioned for the pool professional, and I think the Precision 2.0 is a great unit also if you're thinking about really investing in a battery-operated cleaner for your route. That would be one that you could choose also. So they make a variety of different types of vacuums. Again, you can go to their website, and on their website they have a listing of all of their Pool Blaster cleaners and also the retail Volt line of cleaners. You can also see their Robotic cleaners on their website, and you can also chat with them or call them, and they'll direct you in the right cleaner for your pool or for your purposes. And I think you can't go wrong with any of the units that you choose from Water Tech. They're all highly reliable. They all come with at least a 1-year warranty, and Water Tech stands behind the products they manufacture. There's a reason why they're the only manufacturer of this particular product, and why they're the leader in the field. They really care about the customers, and they care about making a quality product. They're always improving, like he mentioned in the podcast, and always innovating, making their cleaners better. And I think this generation of the Pool Blaster cleaners is probably the best that I've used, and I would highly recommend this cleaner for you if you have a need for the battery-powered vacuum for your pool or spa. And if you need more resources, you go to my website. I have an ebook available. You can go to the website and order the ebook. It's $9.99, and in the ebook it contains a lot of pool care information, also product information. The Water Tech Pool Blasters are also listed in my ebook. And if you need further help, you can also email me. You can also contact me through my YouTube in a video. If you're a pool service professional and you service pools and you're looking for one-on-one help, you can join me on Patreon. On this site, if you join my group, you can also get a free copy of the ebook. You get to join a group text with about 45 pool guys right now. And then you can also text me for $10 a month. Or if you need to call me directly, it's $20 a month. And this monthly rate allows you to text me or call me as many times as you need while you're out in the field, and I'll help you through any problems you may have. I also will consult you on your business, give you some ideas to advertise, ways to get new clients. So this Patreon site is an all-inclusive coaching site that I created, and currently I have about 57 guys in there right now that I'm coaching, guys and gals. I have a few pool gals also in this group. So definitely consider joining me on Patreon if you need one-on-one help, and if you're in the pool industry or thinking about starting a pool route. This is a great way to get one-on-one help directly from me. Also, as a side benefit, you also get a discount on your general liability insurance through SPPA. So you can also find a link to my Patreon site on my website, and you can read more about my Patreon site from there. So I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. Have a great rest of your week, and God bless.
The Pool Guy Podcast Show. The Pool Guy